To accurately determine Zillow square footage, it is essential to understand the concept of square footage and how it is calculated. Square footage refers to the total area of a property, including all livable spaces. Zillow, a popular real estate website, uses algorithms to estimate square footage, but these estimates may not always be accurate. First, gather information about the property, including the number of floors, rooms, and outdoor living spaces. Measure the length and width of each room to calculate the square footage. For example, a room that is 12 feet by 12 feet has a square footage of 144 square feet. When calculating square footage, consider the following factors: finished versus unfinished spaces, indoor versus outdoor spaces, and above grade versus below grade spaces. Finished spaces, such as bedrooms and living rooms, are typically included in the square footage calculation, while unfinished spaces, such as attics and crawl spaces, are not. Indoor spaces, such as kitchens and bathrooms, are included in the square footage calculation, while outdoor spaces, such as patios and decks, are not. Above grade spaces, such as second floors, are included in the square footage calculation, while below grade spaces, such as basements, may be included or excluded depending on the specific circumstances. To ensure accuracy, use a tape measure to measure the dimensions of each room and calculate the square footage manually. This will provide a more accurate estimate than relying on Zillow's algorithms. Additionally, consider hiring a professional appraiser to determine the square footage of a property, especially if the property has complex features or unusual layouts. Best practices for determining Zillow square footage include verifying the accuracy of the information, considering multiple sources, and being transparent about the methods used to calculate the square footage. By following these tips and guidelines, you can ensure that the square footage of a property is accurately represented on Zillow, which can help buyers, sellers, and real estate agents make informed decisions.